So in my last video, I showed everybody how to use while loops in Python. In today's video, I'm going to be showing everyone how to use while loops with lists in Python. I'm going to be showing a few problems. In the last video, we didn't use lists. So I'll show everyone lists in today's video. And if you don't know what lists are, go to the channel. The link's in the description. But I'm going to be explaining lists, the basics of lists as well. Go over to Spider. So the first thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to have a set of scores for a test. So let's say I'm like the teacher in a class and I need to know the scores of kids' tests. So let's just we need to make a variable first. Let's make a list. So let's make the variable scores. Scores. And now for a list, you need the square. It's not a parentheses. It's like the you need an equal sign, by the way. There we go. You need square, like these square bracket kind of thingies. And then you need, let's just do some random things. 78, 56, 99, I don't know, 73, 81, and let's say somebody got a score of 12. It's very unlikely, but let's just say somebody got a score of 12. Now I want to make another variable. So scores is the lists. Now this is going to be I. Now this is I is going to be the like the indexing of the position. So right now the scores variable, like in lists, we right now have this starts at 0, so we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is for the 5th position, not the 6th. That's how it counts like that. So of course I is gonna equal 0. That's the indexing. And then while, and then when I start a while loop, now we're gonna do I, which is the indexing. Now another thing you want to know is len, which is length. Length is like the actual thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the length of the list. Now, so we're gonna do less than, because the index is always gonna be less than the length, because the index starts at 0, but the length actually counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So while the length is 6, the indexing, the position is 5. So it's always going to be less than the length. And we want to make it the variable scores, this list right here, since we saved that in a variable. And now put a colon. Now we want to do a print statement. We want to print the scores as you want to print our list. That's what we're doing right now, printing this list. Printing the list, and we're going to do index by using the square bracket. Let's do I. So basically what this is saying, the index, print the scores, the index of the scores. Now we can just do that. And again, the last step in a while loop is increment or decrement. We're going to do increment because we want to print all of these scores. So I plus 1. Okay. Now let's go ahead and run this. See what we get. Oh, not sure. Yeah. I don't know why this bug is coming up. There we go. So let's run this. And as you can see, it printed our scores. So now I'm going to be showing everyone how to make this so we can, make them in order. Because right now they're not really in order. They're just random scores. I want to make them from least to greatest. So that's very easy. So what you're going to do is before you write this variable, you go like this, put a space right before it. And what you're going to do, you're going to put whatever variable it is, the list. You want to do scores, the list. This is saying the list dot sort, parentheses. This is telling this thing to sort this. This is telling the computer to sort this from least to greatest, this list. So let's run this, see what we get. As you can see, it's now in order 12, 56, 73, 78, 81, and 99. That is what we wanted. Okay. So now let's say we want to add all of these. I want to add everything in a list. Well, that's also easy. So what you're going to do, we're going to remove the dot sort for now because we don't need that in this one. Change things up. So of course everything's going to remain the same. What you're going to do is create another variable. So let's name the variable total because we want to find the total of this list. So total, and that's going to be 0 for now. So now, like we did, we don't want to print the scores, we want to find the total of the scores. So we're going to remove this. So our block is going to be different this time. So now what you're going to do is we want to add, think of it like we're taking total, like the answer that we're going to get, and that's equal to like the total plus the list, the index. So we're going to do total, which is equal to total plus scores. And then of course we want the index, the answer, the square bracket, nope, I. And now we want to do something else. We want to go right here, get outside of the loop, and we want to print the total. Don't put in the loop, do not indent it right here, otherwise it's going to be in the loop and it's going to mess up. Make sure it's outside of the loop. We want to print the total. No, put parentheses there. There we go. Alright, so let's run this entire thing. See what we get. As you can see, we just printed the total of the list. So I just showed 3 problems, very basic. Hope everyone learned something from this video.